Did you know that right now in the UK is the toughest time to live a financial good life because of wages, inflation? However, the flip side to that is, did you know that there's more opportunities to be an entrepreneur, particularly in the property space, than ever before? That's why I'm able every single week to do a documentary on a different person or different couple every single Wednesday. Winners on a Wednesday documentary showcasing some of my students' successes, how they've had their lives completely transformed and their financial success has just blown up following the strategies that I teach. And guess what? You can sit back and enjoy this short documentary, learn what's actually working right now in 2025 as I welcome the fabulous couple that have become financially free, left their jobs, have become bonded together through success in property. This is James and Lisa.
Hi, I'm James.
I'm Lisa.
And we are members of the Samuel Leeds Academy, and we're looking forward to showing you around our latest service accommodation here in Heathrow. One of four of our latest essays that we've taken on in Heathrow. Try to make it pop a little bit, make it quite unique, as you can see.
It's my feature wall that I've done. This is like my little pride and joy. So each house I've tried to make a little bit different because they are pretty much carbon copy of each other, aren't they? And this was the last one that we've done, and I thought, I just want to do something different. So I went on to Temu and got
a living wall, which is not
basically,
living.
Yeah, for like £3. So, you know, if people say you can't redecorate anything, that was really cheap with a little welcome sign. We got all of our furniture, most of our furniture from auction sites, including the TVs. So we got 17 TVs for about £1,200. So it is about bringing the costs down.
High spec, we're missing a door, but that's all right. Slight teething problems on some of the properties, but other than that, all modern appliances.
Well, this was actually a guest breaking the washing machine, so we had to get a new washing machine.
Yeah, so
it doesn't always go according to plan, does it? Started off in hairdressing, Tony and Guy, and then I decided I wanted to work in London more. Luckily, managed to work my way up and get a really good job in yachting, which was amazing. I got to travel the world, but wasn't quite hitting the spot for me. I then went into modelling for a little while, which was also really amazing. But this is by far the best for us, isn't it? And for me, it's just been amazing. We did have a party here of how many people ended up being here?
35 people turn up on a single guest booking. We were alerted to it by a neighbour actually, but we quickly addressed it. What we have learned, in fact, I'm here today to do not only cut the grass, but also to fit some wireless doorbells, so we can actually just keep visibility on who's coming in, who's coming out. Yeah, I spent 30 years working in central government as a professional program delivery manager, which is basically a project manager. It was COVID, which is when I first started looking into the academy. And I knew once we joined the academy that this was my route out, but it took a little bit of time just to get to that point. I left my corporate job on the 31st of January and haven't looked back. What I do regret is one thing. About 3 weeks ago, I disassembled my office at home. We've created another bedroom now. But I didn't record it. I should have recorded this moment of me smashing my desk up thinking, that's it, I'm done.
Why didn't you get it on video?
So yeah, it's been awesome. The journey has been incredible, and it's just given us the freedom that we both worked really, really hard for. I think expect the unexpected. Washing machine was broken on the first use by a guest. They put something sharp inside it. We had a massive flood. You can see the floors beginning to lift. So, you know, we've obviously put some money aside every month for maintenance. So again, if you're running essays, make sure you think about everything that's going to potentially have an impact on you.
We bought a puppy this weekend. We had the income, we've got the time now, and we wanted another one. We've got 2 other dogs. We've got a teenager. He's actually going to Samuel Leeds course in a couple of weeks on his own choice.
I think he wants to try and compete with Kane, who was the world's youngest landlord. So you know, he's up for a challenge.
Not compete. He was very in awe, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But yeah,
he's seen what's possible, and he is keen to learn what he can. So you know, he will have to. He'll have to learn. It's not going to get given to him.
No, absolutely not. No, he's already got a job when he turns 16 in a couple of months. He's got a job down a local pub. We can't tell him to go and work in an office job that he'll hate if we're running a business that we love. It's not. It just doesn't work. obviously the hotel's a competition, but it's about making it more homely in terms of that. So people will either choose that they want to stay in a hotel for the night, or if people want to stay longer, then they're going to choose a home from home, aren't they? So that's the way we wanted to go with that.
Unique product, the fact that we've got the parking outside, they're brand new built, nice decor. There's nothing on the market.
Parking's a big thing. Parking is massive.
Yeah.
People love a bit of parking.
What made you want to join that? Why was that appealing to you?
Me. It's me. I took a skeptical one on a £1 crash course. It was a July at Millennium in London. I was already signed up, to be honest with you. We then signed up to the BRR course there, and then we went to the BRR course and we signed up to the academy there and then.
Why were you not like super excited then about coming to the crash course? Did you think it was?
Because I was a little bit cynical,
Right.
I would say.
Yeah.
And I haven't felt that buzz for a while, and because of COVID, and I couldn't work during COVID because I was like self-employed.
Yeah.
And
What did you think it was going to be like? Just a big sales pitch and.
Yeah. You know, I worked for lots of different companies, and I've fallen so many times for different things. So it was a bit like, this is going to be like an all boys club, and you know, it's just going to be like meh. And actually it really wasn't. And I came out of there, didn't I? Going, I haven't felt like that in a long time.
The room. Yeah, we've tried to recreate a bit of a holiday a hotel sort of feeling to it. So all the rooms have got their own TV, so they're all independent, all en suite. You know, good sized beds. They're either doubles or kings. Again, we get some great reviews around how they've been styled out, which is ultimately Lisa. Yeah, I do the flat pack and then she makes it look pretty.
Make sure that there's enough towels, things like that. Really key for essays, making sure people have got soap, all little things like that, those little bits. James was always a bit more cautious with numbers and things, whereas I wasn't, because it was always something I believed I couldn't do without him. But recently I've been doing more what makes me uncomfortable and vice versa. So I've been doing a lot more of the numbers, and actually it's easier than I thought, and I can do it. So, that'd be fine. A bit less of that and more of, right, let's
More
do the numbers
diligence.
and see if it works. Yeah. And if it doesn't work, walk away. It's quite hard to walk away from something when you want it to work.
Profit on these properties, I mean, each one costs us about £3,500 a month in total, but we are profiting anywhere between 2.5 and 2.8 a month on each property at the moment.
We actually had a conversation yesterday that we want to, in each part of our portfolio, so we would like to get 10 HMOs by the end of the year, making passive 10k a month or just over, these making 10k a month, and then our other SAs making 10k a month, and then getting a block also making 10k a month. And the idea would be 50k a month.
By Christmas.
Which
is very achievable.
We've got a wedding to pay for at the end of the year. So.
Is it like working as a couple? Working together?
Do you want to go?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I won't lie to you. It's amazing because we're both invested in the same interest. You know, I historically didn't have such a thing in my life, so being able to work with Lisa like we do and being able to just constantly bounce ideas off of each other is just incredible. I mean, you may say something different now, but I thoroughly enjoy it.
What do you think I'm going to say?
I think you're going to agree with me.
There you go.
So.
Yeah, I couldn't. It's a bit geeky, but like nearly every day, or especially when we're on the way to one of our properties, we'll often look at each other and go, like, this is cool. Like we laugh every day. We have the same mindset of stuff and how we want to achieve. Like yesterday, we were on a dog walk and we were talking about what we'd like to achieve by the end of the year, and we're just always on the same page, really, aren't we? Often, James will start something, say like clearing out some cupboards, and I go, oh, this is a good idea, and then I'll clear up the rest, and just go right full on into it, you know?
Yeah.
And so, but we do work as a team. We are.
James creates the mess. You pick up the pieces.
I incentivise Samuel, I like to think.
You're the starter, Lisa's the finisher.
Basically,
that makes sense.
So all of the houses have got a little area. We decided to do a little office area in 2 of the houses. This one we did a little reading area, and I've even put in some of my books that I've read so people can get a bit of inspiration. I should maybe put a Samuel Leeds book in there as well, shouldn't I say? We've even put a little telescope for people that want to spot the planes and stuff as well. That was James's idea.
You know, we're told to go, you know, do well at school, go to university, blah, 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 you know, the rest of it, get saddled with bad debt. Yeah, and it is bad debt, let's be honest with you. I even listened to an interview the other day with Sir James Reed of Reed Recruitment, and his suggestion was, if I had a 15-year-old today, would I say go to university? The answer was no, because they get landed with so much debt, and then what do they have at the end of it? So 12 grand? I mean, look, we make that a month from just these 4 houses. So, you know, it does take determination, hard work, and being able to accept a few knockbacks, but the Academy's there for a reason. Why should you not invest in yourself? Because it's the most important thing you can do. This is the top floor, so this is a 3-storey property. And then of course we've got the master up here as well.
And again, all the beds as well we got on the auction site, so.
You have to know where to look.
Yes. And you don't like me telling people about the auction site?
That's my secret.
It's James's little secret. Things like these as well for essays, I can't recommend enough. We've had really good comments on them. They're really easy to do. You're saving the space that you're not putting a massive wardrobe in. People want their own space, especially contractors. Contractors and HMOs, en suites is massive. And I think for families, so like from us coming from more of a blended family, it's really important to have that space as well. So for me, I know the importance of having an ensuite. And hotel normally does have their own bathroom, but a hotel like a Premier Inn is a bit soul destroying if you're in there for more than a few nights, isn't it? So it's not my cup of tea personally. Yeah, I actually sent him on last week on holiday. I actually had time to listen to some of his podcasts, and it was a lot about people he's taking advantage of vulnerable people, saying that he's charging all this money and not giving enough back and etc. And I thought, well, I was one of those vulnerable people. Even with or without James, I took a massive loan out. I didn't have a huge amount of money, and I've had a lot of unsuccessful parts of my life as well as successful. So it's just been amazing. It's turned our lives around, and it's given me my soon-to-be husband back. He's happier, and I'm happier, and we're healthier. And
yeah, it's huge. Thank you. And he does put up with quite a lot of negativity, which is completely, in my opinion, unjustified. And I think the great thing about Samuel, even when he is dealing with negativity, he still takes it, and he will still be happy to debate with somebody. And I think that's the strength of him as a person as well, more than anything else. I mean, there are a lot of people out there who are trying to sell themselves as property gurus, you know. But Samuel, you know, when we started this process, he appealed to us because of who he is and his nature and his background and everything else as well. So I just think it's a massive thank you to Samuel and Russell and the family. You know, they're a great group.
yeah, they're amazing, all of them, definitely.
I want to give a massive shout out to James and Lisa. What an amazing couple. And you know what? I've got to know them really, really well over the last year or two on the Academy, and they are honestly a massive asset to the property community. So really appreciate them. Thank you guys for sharing your stories. If you want to be featured one day on Winners on a Wednesday, you want us to film a documentary with you, the first thing you need to do is you need to become successful, and you need to become successful quickly. That's why I've created a fast track property investment workshop, which is completely free. It's online and it's coming soon. So click the link below, join the free online training where I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can get started in property. There's no excuses. You can either be rich or make excuses. You can't do both. So get on the training now, link below, and I'll see you there.